If you could only have one dry good in your long-term storage, what would it be? We're going to show you what ours is. Hey, Provident Preppers, I'm Jonathan.
And I'm Kylene. And okay, we promised to tell you what our #1 pick was, but we couldn't agree on it. So
Imagine that. And that's okay.
So you're gonna get 2 videos. For this video, we're going to introduce you to what my top pick. If I could only have one dry good in my food storage, what would it be? And mine is hands down rolled oats. Now, part of that is a personal thing because I have to be super careful with my diet. I can't have white rice, I can't have pasta, I can't have wheat. And so there's a lot of things that right away, I don't even have the option to have. But he, because he eats differently than I do, has all kinds of different options available to him. But let me tell you why I think rolled oats are so amazing. First of all, they are incredibly healthy and they contain about 13% protein. The other thing is they contain about 6% fat. Sometimes we get all upset about the fat that's in the foods, right? But fat is super important to you. And when you are living on a survival diet, fat is something that's very, very difficult to get just from the foods that you grow and things like that. So the fat content is a huge bonus, not to mention the wide variety of vitamins and minerals that it contains. I mean,
and let's not forget about fiber, which is super important and very heart healthy.
And very heart healthy, yes. But the other thing about the fiber that it contains is that oats can help you feel full longer. So if you are you rationing your foods or you don't have as much food as you would like to be able to have, this will help you feel full longer. So that's a really, really good thing about that. The other thing is because we eat oats all the time, it's super easy to keep them rotated in with our normal food supply.
One of the cool things to me, because I'm kind of a real practical kind of guy, but if we didn't have the ability to cook, we didn't have fuel or, well, we would, but you know, in the event that we didn't for some reason, you can actually eat this cold. You know, you could soak it and just have it cold or eat it dry. I like eating it dry.
You can make oatmeal out of it. We have a video where we did that. But our daughter Kenny, who's on a mission in Costa Rica right now, she taught us how you put a couple tablespoons of oats in the water and a little bit of sugar and you stir it up and then you drink the water. And I tried it because I'm like, whatever. And it was really, really good.
Actually, really good.
So there's a whole bunch of different ways that you could make it very, very easily. You could make it in the sun oven. You could pour boiling water over it in a thermos, shake it up, lay it on its side, and come back a few hours later and have oatmeal. If you have a real, true allergy or sensitivity to gluten, you're going to need to make sure that you do certified gluten-free oats. I will take and I will grind oats into flour, and you can totally do that just in your blender or in a little coffee grinder and make the flour. So you don't need any really special equipment to be able to make this really edible. We make fabulous muffins with it, pancakes, quick
granola,
breads,
cookies,
chocolate, granola. Yeah, oh, okay. These no-bake cookies are some of my very, very favorite. In this recipe, I have some whole rolled oats and some that are ground into flour because I think it maintains its shape better. But most of what's in here is just food storage. So now let's talk about storage life and how much I need to store for a year's supply.
Yeah, and these will store for 25 or 30 years. I mean, we don't want to necessarily wait that long to use it, but in storage, it can last that long. If you wanted to have one nice bowl of oatmeal every day for a year, you'd need only about 15 of these cans.
Okay, that's one serving though. So let's get this straight. A nice bowl of oatmeal for me and a nice bowl of oatmeal for him are 2 completely different sizes.
Might be different, yeah.
So for one serving, which would be a half a cup, right? You would only need about 15 cans.
Right.
And we buy these from the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints home storage centers. And they come in a case of 6, so you would need 2.5 cases.
2.5 cases,
right? For an entire year's supply for breakfast for me. You can buy it in bulk and you can repackage it. Like this is a glass pickle jar and I've repurposed it for the food storage. This is a duct tape seal that I put on it. It has oxygen absorbers in it. We want to make sure that we store rolled oats in a reduced oxygen environment.
And you'd want that in a darker place. Then you want to make sure that you're very careful because that glass jar will break if the kids drop it.
He's right about the light, and that's one of the reasons why this is such a good thing, because it's not fragile, it won't break, and it doesn't allow light in. Your very, very best storage container is a number 10 can.
Yeah.
But other things are good too. Now this is Mylar, and you will put oxygen absorbers in it too. It doesn't let in light, it keeps the moisture out, but you have one big risk with it.
Yep, and that's rodents. And so you want to make sure you have a strong secondary container to put this in, just so the mice can't get to it.
And when he talks about a secondary container, we're talking about a bucket or a sealed tote, a real strong one like what they sell at Costco, something that's really strong that can help to deter those mice because they're wicked.
Yeah.
This bucket that I have behind me is actually what we store the oats in our pantry.
That's daily use.
We just have this Gamma Seal lid on it, and I open it, get out the oats that I need, put it back. It's on the floor. It's super easy to access, but we go through a lot of oats. Oats are so good for your storage because they're easy to cook, right? They taste good. Most people like it. They might not like it as a mush, but man, if you turn it into a pancake or into muffins, everybody's gonna love the oats.
And now for the question of the day. What is your favorite way to eat oats? Share with us. And thanks for being part of the solution.